for watching another episode of Seat Time. Here's week 2 in the South Island. We are doing a track day at Ruapuna with the Christchurch track day. We'll be driving 2 cars today. First we'll drive Anson's FL5 Type-R, and then hopefully I'll try and get to our target time and before lunch and switch out to a rear-wheel drive car. That's what I kind of needed more after driving last weekend. Wasn't really happy with my driving. I could actually do it a bit better, but with lemons, you don't want to fall off the track for any penalties. With Anson FL5 Type-R, we were here 6 months ago, tried to smash a lap time, but it was raining. Today, it's looking a bit promising. It's just slightly overcast. Hopefully there's no rain. Well, let's go back to Anson's FL5 Type-R and look at the data and see what we're up to this weekend. So with Anson's FL5 Type-R, it's actually still quite stock standard. We've changed the factory 19-inch wheels to the 18-inch wheels. It's running Bridgestone RE71 RS. It's still stock suspension. Brake pads is running a Ennis brake pads. I think we've got ME22 in the front. The only modification is just the HKS exhaust. Last year target time were 140 as a stock standard car. Hopefully with these modifications, we should be about 3 seconds faster. That's my target. What we're aiming for today, we are trying to get to a 137, hopefully. So it's something quite funny from this weekend. We turned around the lemon and lime situation. Last week, we drove a lime rear-wheel drive. This week, we drive a lime front-wheel drive. So we turned the Altezza, the lime Altezza, to a lemon Altezza this weekend. This is another Anson spare car. It's just a stock Altezza, some suspension, DBA pads, and that's it. There is no camber adjustment or anything on it, so it's just all stock alignment. This will actually be a really good practice car. It might be a bit slow running in our Group 4, but let's see if I can drive around and not loop it. It's the problem when you watch YouTube videos and stuff, because most of the people use quite a wide lens. When you're actually driving on the track, it always becomes really narrow. So Tsukuba, I can say now, it's going to be really, really narrow. Like when we watch the Hot version and Bass motoring, we're like, oh, why don't they just take it past there? Because it must be real tight. You can't actually squeeze through those gaps. Well, the most important corner of this track we have to work on is the carousel up there. So two more corners to go. Also, this one here, we have to turn in quite late. Try not to jump the curb. Cut back. Come in here. That's what you was doing. Go Y. We should go in. And the car goes out here. And then turn in. We turn into a double apex. 3rd gear. Exit here. We'll just grab 4th coming down. Just a little straight, and then we'll braking hard down to 3rd, turn in, just keep the edge of that ripple, go wide, cut back, brake straight here, and hopefully the back comes around a little bit and not override these ripple on the exit. And this last corner will probably determine your terminal speed on the front straight. With the stock car, with no camber adjustment, it really struggled. The understeer is really bad. So we down to 3rd, turn it in, probably around here. Then we start turning to apex point, fast exit out. You can't use the curb here, it's really high. We've already got the lap timer going, make sure it's set and it's working. Just gone past. It's not doing going on. Oh, yep, got it.
Oh, come on.
Out for the first outing, almost had a perfect lap. First lap, there was car, second car, there was a car. Third lap, got through 3 turns, then we got blocked. But then I looked at the sector time, we were up 3 seconds on the previous lap. So if we look here, this is the cool thing about the FL5, it's actually got an inbuilt data logger and a lap timer. So the third lap that was in traffic, 140. And then next lap is a 141, there was another traffic, there's a car. And then hopefully, well, the last lap still got held up by the GR Yaris through turn 1. So it wasn't really perfect on that line. Plus the tires was getting a bit hot. And we did a 39. The car still got more in it. I think we should be able to do a high 37. We went out on 25 PSI in the front, 26 in the back. We came back in at 37 in the front and 34 in the back. We'll probably just have to drop the pressure back down and then try to stay a bit more consistent. The fourth lap in, I had a quick cleanse at the dash. The temperature of the oil got quite hot, it got to about 137. So I just backed off a little bit, cruise on a little bit on, but it's hard. Once you lose a second into a corner, it's hard to make up. You just have to go with the flow, or maybe just back off, cruise for a lap, and then cool down the car, and then try to do the next lap. So that's pretty much what I did from lap 4 to lap 5. But we're getting there. I think there should be a high 37s in it. There's not much understeering, it's actually improved a lot with the camber and the new tyres. If the car was a bit lowered with some stiffer springs, it will probably be a bit better through the last turn. The car's still rolling over quite a bit in turn 1 and the last turn. The infield is not so bad because it's a slow speed corner, the suspension's it's not too bad. But yeah, let's see what I can do. Hopefully less traffic later on and we can go faster.